So I'm finding that I'm realizing now much more how very hard life is, how very tough it is to proceed in life. I've had an injury in life which has affected me greatly, and I'm in something called supported living, where I have a roof over my head and I get fed here as well. So I'm realizing just how awesomely difficult life can be, and I just think that I'm so glad to be living in England. I know I could be living in Cambodia or Lithuania or Estonia or Azerbaijan. There are so many areas of the world where I could be living, and my life experience would be incredibly awful. And there are hundreds of thousands of people living incredibly awful lives in some of these places. It's making me understand more why war is so prevalent throughout the world. I understand more how circumstances can bring people and armies together to wage war. I'm understanding the real difficulty of life and appreciating the good times I've had in life much more. And I'm annoyed with myself for not appreciating it before, just how good life was. And this is my advice to you out there. Try and understand how good life is for you. It's very easy to not realize just how good you have it compared to how it could be. There are so many things that can go wrong in life, and it's very easy that these things can happen. And so try and understand and appreciate how good you have it. Even if you're having difficulties, you should realize just how much more difficult these things could be if you're living elsewhere. So try and be grateful and understand what you have, and hopefully you could be happier as a result. Life is extraordinarily difficult. Even when things are going well, there are still lots of issues. But as I say, just try to imagine living in Cambodia or Botswana or Algeria. I'm not trying to be disparaging of other nations. I'm just stating what is fairly obvious, that the social care system in so many places throughout the world is far less developed, far less supportive than it is in England. So I think it's worth appreciating what you have living in England.